Hello, welcome to Jan's Crafty Chills and Frills. So let's do a quick one today. Today we're going to look at watercolors and the different types that I have at the moment. And so this one, I don't know when I purchased this. I've never, other than I did this to look at it, and it's got my watercolors. It's ShinHan professional watercolor, and I don't remember where I bought it. I'm sure I got it at never even picked up any of these. I'm sure I got it on Amazon, but I may have gotten it somewhere else. There's a little thing here, I guess to keep a seal inside of here, I guess to keep them fresh. It's not like a hard, it's just a little something over the top, and I guess to keep them fresh, which is nice. I'm just going to be showing you my different oils today. This is kind of like a chit-chat thing about watercoloring and what I have and what I'm going to use. I also have this one. Now, this did not get high marks. This was also from Amazon. It didn't get high marks, and I'm going to show you why. It had nothing to do with the watercolors. Nothing to do with the colors themselves. I will show you. It wasn't terribly expensive. I can't remember, and I have had it open, and I opened it to look at it because of it has so many negative reviews. I'm like, they were saying one thing, that this case, when you opened it, it was so hard to open. When you opened it, all of the colors jumped out, and there was nothing to show you in the order of the colors. That was a lot of reviews were bad on that. The other thing was that they did not like these little bitty, they're in there good now. They didn't like these little bitty colors, because I'm going to open up my other set. I am sure I have another set somewhere, and it's probably in a drawer with my other paints. It's probably there, and I didn't think to look at it. But you'll see it if I do. You'll see others. This is I don't know. I can't remember. It was recommended by a girl that I watched, and I thought the colors were amazing. And look at them. I haven't really opened it yet, and they really are amazing. I mean, look how rich these colors are. Now, I will tell you, this particular, now there's a lot in this, but this particular brand is not cheap. This is a fairly expensive set of watercolors. I can't remember exactly, but I knew I had to ponder to buy something this expensive, and I didn't watercolor. I really had to think about it, because I'm like, I don't know. But look at them. Absolutely gorgeous, each one of them. So I will be using these. Howbeit, I may wait until I get a little bit better at it. Better. I just hope that the brush painting isn't so I want to keep it nice and pristine. So anyway, that is my set. This has 2 pens. Oh, I do like the ends. I do like that. I like that quite a bit because if you watch my last video, I had said I made this little girl, and you'll have to watch it, see what I'm talking about. I've done this brush painting in a journal, but I used a pen to draw, and it was much easier than that big brush that comes with that set. And that was the smallest of the brushes that come with that set. And I like, the pen was so much easier to use. And I still laugh. I don't know how to fill this up, though. It's got to be a way to fill it. Oh. Does this come? And okay, it unscrews. Woo, woo, it unscrews. And it's still. I put water in it. I don't put paint in it. I put water in it. Of course I put water in it. Ooh, duh. I hope it fits in there. It's easy to go in. But yeah, I like it a lot. You got to really... Maybe it's left-hand threads, and it is. It's left-hand threads. But I will put a link for these. And if these are still there, I'll put a link for these. They have a bunch of different collections. And to get them all, boy... But anyway, excuse me, I didn't take my allergy pill today. We have a cat, and I'm allergic to cats. She's been in the house most of the day. Why, I don't know. It started getting late. She wanted outside, I guess, activity. But anyway, I will be using my paints. These are the ones I'm going to use. Now, I wanted to show you. Nothing. Remember me making this for me to learn to draw it? I got a pretty picture in there. I really thought maybe I started, you can see I erased the whole thing. I started drawing it and I just erased it because I'm wasting the space. So anyway, that's what's in there. And I'm going to show you here. Remember our little funny little things. Well, I drew my little bird, wooden bird. And after I drew the bird, I'm like, I should put the bird, something around the bird. Now, I did kind of cover her. But what to put? A tree. And that's what I was going to do in this video, was to finish the tree. Not in watercolors, because this is paper, but I want it to be a short video, because I want people to watch it, so I'm not going to do that. I don't know if people are going to. And I practice on her. And this is the thing. You need to practice. And this was a mistake. So we're like, I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't want that. And see, I did draw. I don't know where I saw that. I saw a man making this on TV. So I copied him and I drew a little mouse there. And depending on how I opened it, I drew a little mouse there. And yeah, he has I think it was a YouTube video, but I'm not sure. He drew it on the side of the wall on a, I think it was a fence. And, I'm just showing you what I have been trying to draw. These are little birds. It seems like that's all I'm doing. And this one's a rabbit. And you saw me. I had practiced that. You saw me doing the fox. I have a video me draw. Nobody's watching it though, but maybe I should change the title because it says nothing. It says finishing my little sketchbook. But yeah, and the fox. And I didn't, but when I when I drew it, I did not put the bird. I mean the leaves, and I didn't put all of his tail because it didn't fit. And this bird I didn't put in this one, but there's a little bird down here I didn't include, or maybe I did, I don't remember. And this is a little rabbit who also has an envelope. And this one I saw on Facebook, this little bird with the little hearts. And it says something about being happy. I can't remember now. But I drew him or her with a little singing love song, I guess. To show you what I'm doing. Now this, I may have done this on a video, but I don't remember because I had trying to make something out of just the brown marks made from this is tea bags and stuff. I just lay the tea bags in the tea thing, and it makes these lovely markings. I really like it. I don't know if you do. Well, let me know in the description box if you like it or not. You know, I have done others, but I really like. Look at the lovely marks that makes. By I think these just had the tea leaves that were really wet laid on top. Tea leaves, tea bags. That's a good idea. Here's a butterfly I drew. I was copying this one. I didn't do very well with that one, but whatever, it doesn't matter. And as you know, you can see. Yeah. And here I turn around here. Wait a minute. Oh. It's another little bird and flowers, you know, hills and flowers. And oh, it looks like the little ant is in love there. I don't know, is it in love with the bird? There's a ladybug. It's not done very well. As is often the case with me. This goes both ways. So I didn't do much on this side. So its little ring is just a bit too big. It's upside down here. That's another. I did this one bird a couple of different times. You can see this was the first one. And it's not very good. And the reason I'm showing these things is that you have to practice. If you want to draw, you got to just draw and practice. And you do get better. I mean, I'm very critical of my own work. And I can tell you, I can see. I don't know that I can even find it in here. I was going to let you compare the two. Should have done this all the way. I'll just take the other out so I don't waste your time. But if you see this one, okay, I'm going to try to show you the two. I'm going to try. I'm saying I'm going to put them together. This is a very forgiving book. I think I'm going to take that part out and then just glue it back together. I think that's what I'm going to do because it's annoying. But because it's so thin, I really am able. Now, this is the first one. That's the first one. And that's the second one. And just doing the 1 and 2, it's much better. Of course, these are better because that's what if I went by the picture, and I've got more, you know, they don't have that many feathers from wings. Maybe they do. I don't know, but this looks like a little robin, maybe. But this one's better. It's it's proportioned better than this one. I like the mouth better because it's got such a, and I've got a little heart for the tongue. And anyway, you can see from the two, just doing two, I was able to get better with the two, but you've got to practice. And that was my whole point, other than showing you the different paints that I have as far as watercolors. I've got a ton of paints, acrylic, sand, oils, but I just wanted to show you that because I'm going to be going into another thing I'm going to show you in the future. We're going to continue my little book. I made a book here, and I've got an awful big spine. If you can see the spine, that's the size of the spine right there. And what I did, and then set it aside and didn't continue, I'm going to continue using it. When I had scraps, paper scraps from a journal, from cutting things and all of that, instead of chunking them or putting them in a box, I put them in this. And you can see, I'm not showing it, but I sewed them in. And what I had done with it, it was specially done for doing my stamps. I just want to, when I want to practice the stamps, if there's something I want to say about the stamp, then I say something about the stamp. And this is all just scraps. And the written script, and it's set one because I've got others. You can't read anything in it. It's not good, but it's perfect for background though. But it's small. And I mean, I'm just showing you because you have all, I've got all size stamps. So you see, this is rice paper that I had left over, and this is mulberry paper here. That one is too, and this one, because I get a lot of stamps that are used, so I want to definitely stamp, because you get them so freaking cheap. You can get a lot. I got a lot for $25, and it really is a lot. I mean, I think it was like 100, maybe more stamps in it, maybe 200. I mean, there's a lot. I have never counted them, but there's a lot. But anyway, this says again, this is the same one, I think. No, it isn't, because this has a little scroll, but you see it is not very good. So if it's not very good, then I will take and chunk and keep the wood part. As you can see, I haven't done anymore. I don't know why I forgot about doing this. And I had a lot of spare. I could have done more. But I'm going to continue this, and because I haven't even touched my stamps. So I'm going to finish for today. I thank you for watching. If you stuck around and found anything useful. But that's all for today. Thank you for watching. And the secret word, I should have said it before. The secret word is pencil. So goodbye. Until the next time.